Hey guys, thanks for hanging out. I'm Biker Jim, and today I want to show you how to cook some of our gourmet dogs the way I really like to cook them. Before you get started, this is what you'll need to make the Biker Jim Classic. Depending on how many people you're going to feed, the chart will help you make sure everyone walks away full and happy. All Biker Jim's gourmet dogs come pre-cooked and ready to eat. However, I think you'll like them much better after you grill them with a bit of a char. Depending on how you're cooking, you'll also need these tools and utensils to get the job done. First thing we need to do is slice these onions. Using your culinary knife and cutting board, take the onions and start slicing them into half circles. You can use white, yellow, or any regular onion. Personally, I wouldn't use any sweet onions like Walla Walla, Maui, or Vidalia because we're just going to speed caramelize them anyway. Normally, when you caramelize onions, you take a low and slow approach that requires patience and about 90 minutes. The Biker Jim method takes about 20 minutes and you get great results in a hurry. Turn your heat to medium-high. You want to cook these onions at a good high temperature because you want to caramelize them quickly. As the pan heats up, transfer the onions into your sauté pan and let them sizzle. When the onions are hot, take a can of soda and slowly pour it over the onions. You can use any brand of brown soda. I prefer to use Coca-Cola because it's my favorite. At about 4 minutes, the onions should be bubbling pretty good. If they're still white, that's okay. The edges will start turning brown shortly. While the onions start to caramelize, go heat up the outdoor grill. Just make sure the surfaces are clean and clear before turning them on. We're now 8 to 10 minutes in and the onions have started to turn brown. You'll want all the soda to be evaporated before you add more. If you want, you can always add one last splash of soda. At 23-25 minutes, you can turn the heat down and let the onions finish on their own. As I mentioned earlier, Biker Jim's dogs come pre-cooked, but taste a lot better when they're heated up with some grill marks. To start prepping your Biker Jim's gourmet dogs, I like to add about 1 inch of water to the pot and cook them at a pretty high heat. Bring it to a hard simmer and let the water evaporate first. I do this so they rehydrate and plump up a wee bit before they hit the grill. Once the water is evaporated, transfer the gourmet dogs to the grill. The gourmet dogs will char up pretty fast. After a few minutes, I like to butterfly them open. Simply grab your tongs and cut slowly down the middle. You don't want to cut too deep or they will break in half. Then flip them over to give the inside a nice char for a few minutes. At this point, your gourmet dog should have a good crunch. Now it's time to prepare the bun. And if you're using an outdoor grill, keep an eye on them and frequently flip them so they don't burn. Once the buns are warm, transfer them to a clean serving plate. By now, if you've timed it correctly, your gourmet dog should be ready for the final touches. First, take your gourmet dogs and place them into the buns with the butterfly side facing up. Next, take a tube of cream cheese and squirt it right down the middle and spread it out across the center of the trench. I like to use about 1 ounce of cream cheese per gourmet dog. Then, using your tongs, smother the gourmet dog with your caramelized onions, and voila! Your Biker Jim's gourmet dogs are now ready to be served. Remember, there's lots of ways to grill a dog, but if you're grilling Biker Jim's gourmet dogs, it's my way or the highway. So if you liked what we were doing today and you want to learn some more tips and tricks on how to grill Biker Jim's gourmet dogs, go to bikerjimsdogs.com. Thanks a ton.